G'day, guys. Just getting back in. Got Pomps here. No webcam, of course. Yeah, it's Pomps. How you going, man? How do you feel that today's raid went tonight?
Yeah, good. I kind of want to kill three bosses, but two's pretty good. I'm gonna
Yeah,
probably
actually,
one tap that like on Sunday.
I was actually gonna say, I was like, I was thinking you're gonna get the third boss down because you solved the issue on the Halos. Like, basically, the sausage is basically, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name at this point. Like, the Sen is basically about the Halos. Like,
Yeah, we just
just
call it sausage
surviving.
boss.
Yeah, just surviving the Halos.
Yeah, the
But,
deep check's a joke.
yeah, because like you guys had it like 25%, and you only had the, I think I think it was before the third shield, or was it after the second
Yeah,
third shield?
it
So
was before, so yeah, it's
yeah,
close.
it's close. It's very, very close. Like this is an interesting one actually, because I was going to ask you this question as well. How do you feel like this tier's been compared to the other tiers? Like with the introduction of the tier set, has it been similar or different? Like with the splits and what you're aiming for?
Oh, it's scuffed, dude. What, can I swear?
Oh, yeah, you can swear. So it's it's fine.
Nice. No, it is scuffed, dude. Fucking bring back Master Loot.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people have been saying that. Like, what's the big reason like why you feel Master Loop went away, or like do you have any idea? Did any devs like talk to you or anything like that about that?
No devs consulted me on Master Loot, dude. Fire those guys who took that shit away.
Yep. Because yeah, because Master Loop, I gotta say, back in my day when I rated Mop and Kata, like basically you had GD, DKP, Loot Council, stuff like that. They they had,
Yep.
they had a good balance in Legion because basically the issue was like people kept ninjaing loot, and that's how it went.
Yeah, a lot of people do bring up the like loot ninjaing aspect as like why they don't want to bring back Master Loot, but isn't it just Guild Master Loot? Like they had that system implemented.
Yeah, they did. They had it implemented in Legion.
Yeah, literally just bring back Guild Master Loot. Don't want to Master Loot pugs, but like if you're a 90% guild group, then yeah, you're a
Yep.
champ.
Do you think this is like caused this like entire system that like
It has.
Liquid and Echo and stuff have as well? Like,
Yeah,
I gotta give you a good question here as well. Um, do you feel like that's going to increase the barrier of entry to like being a top 20 rate guild or top even
definitely.
10?
Yeah. Any guilds that do a lot of sales can just buy tier right now. I
Yeah.
mean, we just didn't want to because principle. Like we had the gold, but external trading's just kind of cringe. So fuck that.
And also, I gotta say, it's gonna be pretty hard in Frostborn because you got like I gotta say, I looked at it and I've looked at it previously as well because I was wondering why everyone moved to Frostborn. 18 of the top 20 guilds are from Frostborn, so it's like really hard.
Oh yeah, Oceanic, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean yeah.
How do you feel like the Oceanic guilds are going? Because I've noticed like quite a trend that you guys are the most hardcore guild, yet you
Dude, are
raid
we? What?
20. You one of the hardcore guilds. You raid 20 hours,
Yeah.
and compared to Liquid Echo and all that,
Oh yeah, it's
you're
nothing.
basically scrub
It's a blip.
busters.
Yeah, we usually kill what they kill on the first day. Right? They raid as much as us the whole week on the first day, like a liquid.
Yep, yep.
So if they kill like six bosses first day, that's what we kill first week generally. But
Okay.
this tier is kind of scuffed because the first day was like obviously bugged and everyone spent like 2 to 3 days doing splits.
Yep, like I say,
So
casted the Rygal on kill, you got, dude, I was clenching. Like, you guys, like, 0.5 of a second of being full wipe.
easy. Same with the Skrillex today or whatever.
Yep, yep. Yeah, I was actually, I was actually checking out Skrillex. I got that name as well. I was like, I don't know Skrillex, but like Skrillex is a good name. Like, I did like, like the ingenuity strategy there, using up all the room in the room, even though you
Yeah.
didn't really have to as well. I actually like that, like the burrow and stuff like that. That must have got a bit annoying as well with like the missed burrows by like one person.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. It's a chill boss. Like you
Yeah,
can walk in and two shot that boss, or you can like wipe like 10 times like we did. But
yeah.
either way, it's like you waste like an hour max. Easy boss.
I was actually wondering, like, with all the orgs and stuff like that back in guilds, you got your liquid backing limit, you got obviously Echo being its own org, Method being its own org, you got SK, which is a big EU
SK's
org
back, huh?
backing pieces. Like SK used to have a
Oh.
CS:GO team, they used to have the best Brazilian CS:GO team, and then they sold it to Immortals. But like,
Yeah.
they're coming back as well. Like, do you
Surprising.
feel like any AU orgs have contacted you or anything like that? Like, it's Order or Chiefs or anything like that?
Dude, I don't know. Who the fuck is an AU org? I don't even know.
Oh, there's a few in CS:GO. There's Chiefs, Order. They're generally the big ones. They used to be Legacy, but they've been purchased by Kanga, so stuff like that. Kanga, Order, Chiefs.
Yeah, I
But
don't know who they are.
don't worry about too much. But they're like they're probably the main AU orgs out there. And there's also Dire Wolves as well. Like they're the
Right.
ones that have like let's just say they're quite good at their orgs and have a lot of teams in different areas and stuff like that.
Yeah, we've been approached by like several orgs, but usually they want us to like do shit, like make videos or something.
I can see you right now is probably going to be the case, but I reckon you guys can probably do that. I'm going to say I reckon it's doable for you guys. From my perspective, like you can always just do how to two guides and stuff like that, and
Look, bro, right offer, I'll make all the videos myself.
okay. But
But
who,
they're all kind of shit offers usually.
okay. Because like the biggest thing is with these big orgs stuff like that, they can offer like a big or like big land center and stuff like that. I'm wondering, what's your opinion of that happening in Australia and having a good business plan internet to have that sort of land? Like,
Ooh, a land? That'd be sick.
I was just wondering your point of view. Like, would that be able to happen in Australia given our internet?
Dude,
Like,
I'd love that to happen, but also, yeah, internet scuffed. Like, we have people decing every day.
yeah, because like you can probably get business plan. I'm gonna say, is it gonna be enough like for like 25 to 30 people? Because you got to sub people in and out and stuff like that. Like, what's your raid roster like actually?
It's only 25. It's pretty small.
Oh yes, we got 20-man mythic. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah, yeah, you can definitely have 25 and have I wouldn't say casting desk, but yeah. I was just wondering as well, has ever been brought up with the Oceanic community, especially in the Frostborn area, to like merge certain guilds together and try to like approach one of the. Well, obviously you got some org offers, but approach one of the bigger orgs or anything like that to see get it all together, make an Oceanic super guild, and see if you can take on NANEU.
Oh, I think they definitely could, but I don't think anyone wants to play together.
Oh, it's the worst part, isn't it? With all these team games, it's always like the clash of personalities.
Yeah, I mean, super guilds have been made several times in the past, and they all just kind of disband after one tier. Like, it's too big a clash.
Okay, they like
Most of the good players are like big wage cucks anyway. We're all working and have babies and shit. Like,
yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't know. We're too old now to do that shit.
yeah, same here. Okay, gonna say that as well. Like I just can't hardcore rate
Yep.
because back
Those
in the
days are over, I think.
yeah, you got to be in uni for those days now, and not many people play MMORPGs. Let's go to Fortnite and stuff like that.
Everyone's old.
Yep. Actually, I was gonna say, I know a few of the old guys in there actually from Ascension, like Sepelio, for example, which is Blueprint. How is he going actually? How is he going?
Yeah, he's good. I love Zap.
Yeah, but he was a very interesting character back in Ascension. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, he's exactly the same.
He's still the same.
I promise he hasn't changed a bit.
Man,
He might be worse.
no, I don't think he can get worse.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He
can.
can. Yeah, we don't stream with comms. Half of it probably Zap.
Sorry to embarrass you, Seth, but yeah, he used to be a very, very good warlock. Okay, very, very good warlock.
Still
It is,
good.
yeah. Switch to his paladin as well. Yeah, but there's a lot of these old guys around as well. Like I noticed, Reeler's still around the Holy Paladin. I actually talked to Korvac and Favorus, which were in Ascension as well.
Oh, yeah, classic Ascension
Yeah,
players.
and of course Marzi.
Lil.
Good,
Oh, yeah.
good old Marzi raid leading.
Yeah.
Have you actually been raid led by Marzi? This is
No
a
way, bro. I'm a pro. Let
God, man.
Marzi raid lead me. Bring back the Highmore roster. Ascension's one time at like being good Highmore roster, and they lived off that high forever.
Oh, they were good in MOP. Okay,
Nah.
we actually got Sean TM's guild killed Overchill. I realized there's like two
Oh
tiers
yeah.
afterwards because Sean TM was harassing Marzi that Overchill beat them to top 10 US, and then Ascension got top 10 US, and Overchill disbanded.
Yeah, there's some juicy times back then.
Yeah,
I miss Mop.
yeah. Actually, I was wondering, like, have most of your raiders raided since like RAF and BC and stuff like that, and like top 10 guilds or not, or they're relatively new?
It's probably about a half and half. It's like half old people and half people who played like the last two expansions only.
Mm.
It's a weird split, but there is actually some good new players that come out, like Zorthus and I don't know who else even comes to mind right now, but
Mm-hmm.
some of these players are cracked, but they've only played like two expansions, which is kind of impressive.
Yeah, yeah, because like I gotta say, do you feel like the WoW difficulty curve is just going up and up and up with the amount of mechanics and amount of micromanagement you have to do?
Nah, I think it's kind of getting easier. But I mean, I guess that depends where you like. It's obviously a lot harder than like Classic or BC or some shit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was referring to, like, as the tiers have gone on and expansions have gone on.
I think it's kind of gone down as of late. Maybe
Mm.
it probably peaked around Legion.
Is it because of weak auras? Like, a lot of people suggest weak auras is the biggest, what is it, the biggest perpetrator of this?
I don't know. I think it's just like the like colloquial experience of everyone.
Mm.
Like the players just get used to shit. Like, what can you throw at them that's really new? It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
So all the old players just be like, "Oh yeah, this mechanic is like this from this boss 7 years ago."
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
it.
Yeah, the Blood Prince fight. Oh, that's it called Blood Prince fight, or yeah, it's Blood Prince Council, which is the soak mechanic from that as well, despite you getting knocked back.
Oh
Actually,
yeah.
that reminds me of Brutalis's Meteor Slash, the knockback. They only certain people can take it. If they take it again, they die.
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to think about it as well, because I was actually talking about the orgs again. I did try to get Order in touch with Ethical when they had that super team with Skylarked and who was it? Because they got a second seed. I did try to talk to Order about that to get them over to BlizzCon. This is pre-COVID,
Yeah.
obviously. But
Yeah, it's kind of hard now.
yeah, it's obviously very very hard now.
I don't think it's worth it for any orgs, honestly, because no Oceanic teams like play hardcore. You definitely need a super guild or some guild that's willing to step up.
Yeah, because I know your guys stepped up and they won the first one, the inaugural. Because I think Free Marzi was made mostly up of honestly players.
That's actually more ethical, honestly.
Okay, well, I think they were honest. I think they were honestly back in the day. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, Ethical have been dominant in the Mythic Plus scene as well.
Yeah, Ethical's a very good guild.
Yeah, because they talked to me, because I was talking to them as well. They pulled back their hours. Like, would they be competing with you guys in Oceanic if they didn't pull back their raid hours?
Oh, I think for sure they're a really good guild. Like Copium will probably win this tier because they're rating like spastic hours. But I think Ethical are like super good when they actually enjoy the game. I think they're way better than Copium.
This is actually the funny part about Ethical, though. I know the GM, Ira, he used to be an Ascension as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Ira is GM anymore, actually. I'm not terribly too sure. I gotta say, like, I'm really, really impressed with what he's done. You should tell him that.
Yeah.
I've been trying to, like, dude, you're doing an amazing job.
Yeah, Ethical a good guild.
Yeah. So,
I rate them.
like, with Copium, like, I've been hearing some bad stuff, and I've been trying to contact them with no avail. Is it like they just keep to themselves, or like what?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, because like even had Crimson on today saying that they didn't like Copium even. I'm like sitting there going like, okay, like I had a few guilds like say bad things about it. So yeah, it was really really odd. But yeah, like overall, it was like Copium rating like same as Liquid, same as anything else.
Oh, I don't know what they're gonna raid. I've heard they're doing 7 days, but who knows?
Hmm. So yeah, obviously they're probably the biggest threat to the tier.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Also on the Mythic Plus side as well, has that really changed like the new debuff or anything like that? I know it's a basic question, but like encrypted and stuff like that. Like has it really changed any routes or pretty much the same? We just use that to grind gear.
It's just gear, right?
Yeah. And how have you guys been dealing with tiers so far? You've been bringing people in, or is just the splits is just how it is, how it is? Like have you been bringing players in who have the 2 set or the 4 set, or not minding
Not
too much?
really. Our comp hasn't changed much, but we haven't really hit a boss that's hard yet.
Hmm.
So we've kind of just got everyone like a 2-piece mythic vault, and then maybe when we get a hard boss, we'll have to optimize it a bit more.
Yeah. What do you think
There's
the hardest?
not many 4-pieces to go around anyway, and pretty much everyone got 2-piece.
What do you think the hardest boss is going to be this tier? Like, which one have you pictured? Like I say,
Excluding the jailer.
Excluding the jailer, yeah. What do you think? Any of the cockblock boss?
I mean, you assume Anduin.
Yeah,
I think Anduin was meant to be an N tier boss, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you guys enjoy Anduin? Like, I can feel like someone who fights this, especially Anduin, looks like a very fun fight to be in.
Yeah, I like Anduin. Oh, it was
Like,
good, well tuned.
Yeah, there's also like the first phase, the last phase. Like I like the blast move mechanic. Also, the beacon mechanic reminds me of Gul'dan so badly, even though it's like not a so well kind of thing.
Yeah, I liked Gul'dan a lot. Yeah, I get those vibes.
Yeah. But I gotta say, like, it's a really, really interesting mechanic to get everyone on your toes, more individually responsive. And it's not like, some overtuned cock block stuff. Like, it is doable. And if you do it right, it goes well. But most importantly, what's your least favorite boss of this tier at the moment?
Well, the first one for sure, no? First one's just like a scuffed Hellfire Citadel or whatever.
Oh, is it? Oh, did they not learn from the WoD tier that no one liked the first boss? The
No,
reason
I
why they
thought the
skipped it
boss
so much?
was just trash mobs and like barely a boss.
Oh, so is it
It
that
wasn't
easy?
too bad on Mythic. I give him that. Like on Heroic and Normal, it's 10x worse, but
Yeah. I got looking at the guys like, there's just tiles everywhere. Don't stand on tiles. And that's the sort of vibe I got from that boss. Also, lastly, before I let you go on to Mythic Plus, who do you think's going to win the tier? Liquid or Echo?
ooh, what's tough? I don't know.
Because I'll give you a brief overview. Max wasn't happy with today, as in, like, he wanted to do a lot better. Like, not angry, not happy, but, thinks they could have done more. And Echo haven't said really anything of in putting their cards close to their chest.
Who won the last tier again?
Echo.
Hmm.
And it was because Echo had the better DPS than Sylvanas. Because
Yeah.
I was going to say right now when I was watching it, limit, just they had to have everything go perfectly. Echo didn't. I think it's because of the boomies, okay?
Yeah.
Boomies
Boomies.
overpowered this tier.
Nah, boomies suck.
Damn. Every tier they've been OP by like massive miles. Actually, I was gonna say, what do you feel before I let you go? What do you feel about the Sanctum changes, like changing the gems and stuff like that, so the gems don't really work anymore?
That's definitely a good choice.
Like, do you feel like going forward that like they should try to do more of that and like this previous stuff not work, or they should try
Nah,
to avoid that?
definitely avoid that. I mean, they fucked up hard, but it would have been super annoying to have to go back and farm Sanctum gear on like all your alts and shit.
Mm. Mm.
I mean, they could have just given it to you, but also like the system sucked. There's no point keeping it.
Yeah, I can understand.
Just like bin it off, whatever.
Because
Get rid of it. Go next.
yeah, a lot of Kristen's been about borrowed power, basically kind of thing. What do you think WoW can do other than borrowed power? Like, can they tune more abilities or?
I mean, yeah, active tuning I think is always the best.
Hmm.
Like something's underpowered or overpowered, you just tune it. How many talents are like completely dead
Yeah, I was gonna say
and they never ever get changed?
I was gonna say how many talents are dead in the Drucho?
Fucking half of them.
Hmm.
They never ever get changed. So like, what's the point of them? Just tune. Imagine if they did like a tuning patch every like couple of weeks or a month. That'd be crack.
Yeah, I just think they're afraid of influencing the tier. Like they had like a big like freak out for getting rid of a piece of loot on the Lords of Dream.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why'd they even do that again?
I don't know. Apparently the item wasn't working despite being a shield. I'm not sure if it had an active ability or not.
It has no active ability and it's a
Yeah,
shield. How the fuck does that work?
I have no idea. Maybe it's because it's a transmog. Some people suggested it was that.
Yeah, that was my guess too, but I don't know.
Someone said this: the most bullshit thing about this patch is not being able to put gems on items.
Yeah, true. Why
There's
doesn't
no
that exist anymore? Like,
wait.
do you just loot like a neck or something and you can't even, like, it's not got a hole, so what can you do?
I did
I
not know
don't know.
that. Did they get rid of all the socket things that they put on?
Yeah, they just removed them.
Man, that is really weird.
So, you know, getting a rolled ring or something is pretty good now. I
Yeah.
actually think a lot of people end up putting Unity on ring
Hmm.
because you get a free socket for it now.
Yep.
It's kind of fucking large. We'll get that, what, 2 weeks?
They get the second legendary.
Yeah, that'll be big in 2 weeks.
Yep. I think that they're gonna say I think the jailer will be probably dead because it said legendary in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think the jailer will be dead pretty quickly unless it's overtuned.
Hmm. Anyways, Ben, I'll
It's
let you
possible.
do what you gotta do. Thanks for coming on and answering a few questions.
That's alright.
I'll probably edit this and put this up on YouTube as well. And yeah,
Sure.
thanks for coming on.
All
And
due.
yeah, what I'll do as well, I'll probably reach out to some of the chiefs and stuff like that to see if they're interested. I'm going to say I doubt it because COVID's hit a lot of AE orgs very hard.
Yeah.
But you might as well, say something that WoW does exist at this point. Like, hey, Sonic's, SK Gaming, they're all coming back.
True. Well,
Yep.
could make a good comeback.
Yeah, because like with some of these orgs, is that Team Liquid obviously is loaded, it's one of the best NA orgs. SK Gaming is one of the best E orgs. Sonics is a mid tier NA org. Method and BDG, they're only big orgs in WoW. They're not big orgs elsewhere. They don't own any other teams. So it's potentially doable. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some of the new devs are really good for WoW. Hopefully, they're taking a step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, they've been trying to make it esports quite a bit.
I don't know about esports, honestly, but like just making the game good in general.
Mm. Yeah,
And the new tank dev is definitely excellent compared to the last ones.
yeah. What do you feel like of WoW trying to make it more of an esport? Like, where do you think they should go? Like, from it. Like, what should they focus on? And why?
Dude, a fucking esports kind of hard.
Mm.
Is WoW an esports game? Like, it's kind of hype for a prog, and I don't know. M plus kind of trash for esports, I think.
Yeah, a lot of people share your view. Actually, I like speedrunning, but I can understand why it can be a bit frustrating.
I mean, this current iteration of M plus is the worst it's ever been, I think.
Okay.
Because, I mean, historically, the Legion M plus was very good,
Mm-hmm.
and then it went real downhill.
Is it because of the gear changes, or just the dungeons?
Probably a bit of both. I think the dungeons are worse, and also it's like not very enticing for pro players to like do dungeons ever. Like the only crowd that does M plus is the crowd that likes M plus.
And also, I guess they sell carries and stuff like that.
Yeah, like people who want to do boosts and shit. Like,
Hmm.
but like no gear. Like all the good players usually just spam M plus for gear for like Titan Forge and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I remember those back in the days, and I guess they thank God they got rid of time forging as
Which
well.
like maybe wasn't the best system either.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't really care about Titan Forging that much, but like you need an incentive.
yeah, yeah. Of course.
I
Yeah,
think the Titan Forging got like absolutely insane.
yeah, yeah. It did. I remember getting like mythic gear on the second week
Yeah,
from a North Mythic Plus, and I'm sitting there going like, mate, like I shouldn't be getting a 385 slot, in the first day.
definitely got super out of control.
Anyways, man, thanks for coming on. Hope you got the few pluses go well, and hope you have a great day. Okay,
Thanks, bro.
and you guys will be on tomorrow, right?
Nah, Saturday's our day off. So
So
we'll be back on Sunday.
you're switching to Tuesday instead. Just want to confirm that.
Tuesday? No, we don't do Tuesday either.
Oh, okay, someone's okay. I gotta check which guild. I've got too many guilds to keep track of. This is my fault. I think one of the guilds wanted to do either Saturday or Tuesday, so I got to double check which one.
I'm not sure.
Okay. But anyways, thanks once again, you guys say, for being on the coverage and stuff like that, and being here as well, and also getting all the people on board as well. That also goes out to Ethical, Crimson, and Spud's always helped me out. And why do I forget the other guilds? Medium. Medium wanted it to be on as well, which has been pretty good. But anyway, thanks for coming on. Have a good evening.
Oh, good, bro.
See ya.